there's a mighty cheer from the crowd. Seeing him split in two, he usually saves it for, the halfway point. But he's realized that maybe he better go full volume right away.
Are both parts as big as
What was the right one doing?
Or he
Traveling around to the side.
Oh,
in a circle.
he was
No,
bloating.
what?
All I can say.
Was it the left one? I misinterpreted.
That's all right. The one to your left
Mm.
is charging it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The one on the right is going around on the same side, circling around.
Okay.
They are in mass. I am not going to attempt to justify anything.
No,
They're
fine.
arguably they are each
Still
a
larger than
little
us.
smaller
But
than
still-
the original.
still
Still
large.
quite large.
Yeah.
Yes. As far as half giants go, Kaba actually wasn't full size. He was short. if
he
you will.
had to compensate.
Yeah, definitely.
By being two.
Yeah.
So that is our situation.
Working for two, definitely.
And if you let me keep talking, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how he slices and dices.
No, I'm
all
going to
three
start
of
the other
you.
way.
So, okay, so
like
what
from
shall you do?
I'm trying to circle, but on the empty side.
Ah,
So
okay.
circling the other way
Uh-huh.
around.
And I'm going to charge the guy that is circling.
Ah, okay.
It's
Yes.
like,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Nice
going
knowing you.
I'm going to throw all the armor that I managed to get at everyone.
Well,
That's
okay.
in my vicinity, and then I'm going to use my ranged weapon,
Okay.
my bow.
Did you have your bow?
Oh,
it wasn't allowed.
It wasn't
No.
allowed. Yeah.
oh yeah, right. I'll use the cookery I found.
Okay. So you're going to meet the guy who's running in. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, maybe I found the spear? No, okay.
Would they
It
have
looks fine as
spears?
cookery. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I
Um,
would love spear.
Okay, let's go ahead. Now there are weapons around in the
Are
arena.
there?
You're going to have to get them though.
But are they that crappy quality that you said, or there are actually some that are look like better?
No, they're built to be crappy. That's the point. You grab them out of desperation and fight with them without knowing when they're going to break. That's
Okay.
part of the point.
So it's fun.
And besides, they don't really want gladiators getting, like slave gladiators or prisoners, they don't like the idea of them getting a little too lucky and, doing a Spartacus on them in the arena. So they've had attempts in the past. I think they're
They
pretty
are
good at
having an
stopping that
attempt
sort of
right
thing.
now.
Yeah. So now let's go ahead and see how the rolls go.
Yes.
Base 2 dice each.
I'm gonna get 2 for my cookery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just running, I guess. Circling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you.
Well, the idea is whether you can outmaneuver.
I mean,
Yeah, precisely. Could I use halfling for that?
that's pushing it a little.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, hold on.
Then
do I add one dice? Because I'm doing 2 things at the moment. Like
No,
my-
don't worry about the tossing everybody armor
Okay.
pieces is perfectly part of it.
Alright,
That's
yeah.
fine.
All right,
See
then
that as part of it.
just one more.
One moment.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna put, it's excellent.
What's
We
up,
have
Jonathan? Yeah.
Ka and Bo,
Add Spielences.
and then
What?
we have, what color?
I have
do
no
you
idea.
prefer?
Jonathan, I'm not at the house. You guys have to manage everything there.
Yeah.
I left her there. She was there when I left.
Blue,
Okay. All right. Bye.
Purple,
Purple.
purple. So I'm gonna go with.
Are you like putting?
Yes.
So you
Oh,
are.
okay.
visualizing.
That's
So-
actually good.
So Ka and Bo.
Mhm.
You said the left one started charging.
Right.
The
That's the
other
one that
one
Trixie's
started
going
going
to.
around.
Right.
So
I'm doing the other
Little
way.
Tooth said that he's charging to the side.
Yeah,
Right.
something.
Trixie's
Right.
staying or
Right.
whatever, and I'm actually charging this guy.
Right. Exactly.
Just to.
Yep. I think that makes a lot of sense. We are in good shape for this. And let's go ahead and do some rolls.
I just do the base. I don't have anything to add.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. I have the slings and bullets, tenacity, stalk spray. I won't be stalking a prey. Full. Is that-
You're
I think that's
maneuvering.
ugly. Yeah, let's do
That's-
that.
Okay,
I think
let's
that
do that.
counts. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to see that halfling thinking of the half
That's
giant as a
right.
prey.
I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, big fray, big feast.
That works for me.
Good
Well,
eating.
work.
Yeah.
A lot of protein there.
Okay. Let's see how you do.
Is it together roll or is it
I think this is more like individual
Yeah.
tactics at this point, but
no cigar?
No.
okay.
I have a success. I'm gonna take the point.
Mhm.
I really want to have point in my pool because I have 0 right now.
Okay. So to narrate what's happening with you is you intercepted him, ruined his maneuver, and started giving him a really hard time. He has to stop and attend to you as the and I assume you were trying to hurt him, right?
I imagine he's very tall. I'm not that much, so
Right.
I was going to slice his
Yes.
ankles or whatever.
Yeah, you are cutting on it. You are currently achieving success in the fight. And then as for you, I think that you're going to find yourself you're going to find yourself with the silver fellow shifted over a little and basically grabs you.
Yeah.
You're like sneak, and he's like boom without even looking, right? So he's kind of got you. Although he's using that battle axe. No, he probably just used the butt of the axe to just like clothesline you. And so the point though is that you are vulnerable depending on what happens next. If someone has a free, has the chance, you're vulnerable to a potential fatal blow coming up. You're not. You also, this guy's doing really well out here because he just, hammered you. And then with you, it's if you're running at him, he's running at you. His size is too much, right? You're basically going to get, body blocked.
Yeah.
You're probably rolling across the sand, and it's terrifying because you know that if this guy just keeps his momentum and keeps his focus and his balance, that you're going to be cut in half in a moment. So that's what's happening here. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah. So the question is, you guys, it will kick in at this point. All of you are going to start the default effect, which I think is probably going to apply to the two of you. The default
I
effect
did drink too much
is
of it.
exactly what happens to Sharuk, which is basically just the veins, the muscles, the intensity, basically super steroid.
And what happens to her?
Well,
I did drink too much.
That's a good question. I would say there's practically, the sky's kind of the limit. I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
She-Hulk.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sorry, I was watching She-Hulk earlier today, so now I'm thinking. I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, should we finish this out? It could be the big tragedy.
Yeah, let's go.
It could be the big tragedy of the night. So let's find out.
Well, we missed one big tragedy.
Yeah.
Time for another.
Yeah. And so, oh man. I just had the worst, best idea ever.
Well,
Okay.
for who?
For them. Yep.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. Totally the worst for the three of you. So, let's talk about fighting. I mean, I think it's pretty clear. The fellow fighting the two of you is going to attempt to finish you off very quickly. He's kind of contemplating how he can get sort of a twofer crowd pleaser out of this. Whether he should try to kill Trixie, for example, with you. is a possibility, and that is quite possible. Actually, I think that's what he's going for. Yeah.
Yep.
So he kind of, you're collecting yourself as he seizes you and is going to use you as a club to basically try to eliminate you. Meanwhile, your situation, you have more of a dominance in this particular fight. So it's a pretty desperate situation, though. So
so what am I going to be rolling if I try to describe what the mutation does? Or what
I think
want
it's more
to do?
important that you describe what you're trying to accomplish,
Yes.
and
okay.
then the narration person who narrates will pick up. I mean, if you give an idea,
Yeah.
I'm happy to run with the idea. I mean, that's not something we need to leave
I
to a roll.
think what I would like to do is Rue is actually going to start, like she was fighting at the ankle, like at the lower part of this person, right? And she's basically going to start fighting him and climbing on him
Right,
and trying to get to his back and like slice his throat.
right.
But the way you see that things are not quite natural is that she seems to be just like almost as if she's sliding on him.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out if it's a little bit like a snake sort of
Right,
like she almost seems like she's moving from one place to the other, but like maybe still at the both places.
Right,
She's
right.
like
I see.
elongating
Okay,
or
right. I got it. Okay. And just as a quick meanwhile, Lean, whom you have not met, and Palik are now taking care of you. Right. And Brooke. Oh, sure.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Someone will survive.
Yes. So because they had been like they're awaiting execution this whole time. So let's go ahead and roll for that.
I'm using the 2, I assume, as before. Do I get, actually, is it 2 now that my mutation is kicking, or that's gonna be like,
It's 2.
okay. And I have 2 from my co-creating, and I'm gonna get 1 from the pool. And I have a 1.
And you do. Would you like to say what happens? Or would you like to take a pool die?
I'm gonna take a pool die.
Okay.
I did describe what
Right.
so-
Well, you definitely do.
Right.
Right. This is your second hit on the guy, so I think this is a successful hit. So I think it is worth honoring this. Pool success is no small thing. So, so yes, you have slashed his throat, and
I hope he doesn't split into 2 again. Please tell me, is that the terrible tragedy thing that you just came up with?
no,
Okay.
it wasn't. It wasn't. So no, you have succeeded over there. Now the 2 of you are in fatal circumstances because of the failed rolls. Losing now is going to be very, very, very bad for your characters.
Yep.
So
Do we get any bonuses from mutation?
yes,
Yep.
you have 3 dice.
Yep.
Because of that, and then you can use whatever trait you want.
I'm going for my short and deep.
Mm-hmm.
On the lower dice.
Okay.
Nice moving, yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. No.
no.
Both.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, wait. 1 tool. I've got the tool.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So let's play this out.
Damn.
Mhm.
Would me killing Bull distract Ka?
No. This happens.
Yeah.
It's fine.
In other words, Kabbalah is sort of used to losing one of him along the way. It's not a thing. So yeah, you are fallen under the shadow of the other opponent. Right, who turns from the bodies of your friends. And you hear your brother shout the big no from the sidelines as he has recovered his consciousness just to see in time to see his sister confronted by the most feared gladiator in Nibelheim.
But they're dead.
And then it's a question. What shall you do?
All right. So I killed this guy. Sliced them.
Bludgeoned them to death. Yes.
Okay.
Using Lizzie smash.
Yes.
The thing that I did, I would say it was more like speed sort of thing, not actually a thing. So I think right now, I mean, I heard my brother, but I just killed that guy, and I'm feeling pretty like drugged.
Yes.
I'm literally on speed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start circling around, and I'm going to say, "Rah, rah." So I'm going to try to taunt this guy, in order for him to make a mistake.
Sure.
And I have threatening.
I see.
I want to basically, and I want to try to use
Now
the
remember
crowd
this role.
also.
Yeah, remember this role also involves whatever attack you land. If you succeed, it works. See what I mean? In other words, I'm not going to make you do another roll for an attack. It's all one big thing.
All right.
So this is how you're doing it.
All right.
So just letting you know that.
Yeah. So let's say that I'm trying to entice the crowd, make him make the move towards me, and I'm going to take advantage of that because now I know I'm a bit faster than
I got it.
I used to be.
Okay. 3 dice. Yeah.
Don't end up like us.
So do I use the threatening thing now that I described it like that, or do I use the weapons because I'm going to actually fight him?
The threatening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's how you do it.
And
It doesn't mean you're not using your weapons. It's just where is the bonus coming from.
And I will
Put in the pool die.
2 of them.
Wow. Okay.
Because I mean, this is the real thing here, right?
Failure means a death save. You know that, right?
What do you mean that save?
It means you'll have to make another roll to see whether you survive.
But I don't want to get to 2 failures. I see 1 here as well. Okay.
Okay. So you have. So what do you want? Do you want to say what happens, or do you want to?
No, I want to have another pool die.
Okay.
Because I feel this is going to take a little bit longer, and I want to not fail when it's important.
Well, it works, and basically he's cut before he realizes it, and you're standing where he doesn't know where you are, and the crowd roars with amazement. Right?
Oh,
Nobody's
he's dead.
ever
Or no, he's cut.
Yeah. Nobody's ever basically pulled a fake on this guy before.
Do I hear?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And Kabbalah is not pleased by this whatsoever. You've charmed the crowd. That's his crowd. In fact, he'll even give you this look, and he says,
He says?
He says, they're mine, not yours. I'll show you, and I'll show them.
I'm going to say, you killed my friends. I'll show you death.
Aha. So, here it comes. This, the way I treat these foes is 2 hit. Unless you take the narration and say you kill them on the first foe, which is fine.
Oh,
then for me, it could be, for me, it's a 2 hit. Just like I did with the bellboy.
Okay.
Once you hit the bellboy with that arrow, another successful attack would kill it.
Do we have
I'm still alive or what?
No. I was just referring to a previous fight.
Do we have in the world of Dark Sun resurrection or healing or?
Well, you're
something
seeing
like
a version of that right now with that
that?
device.
Yeah,
Maybe not the most pleasurable version, but a version.
but sort of magical healing or
Yeah,
psionic healing of some sort.
there is, yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
Because they are bludgeoned, but I'm not. I haven't checked their pulse. There is still a chance.
Sure.
Something survives.
Uh-huh.
So 3 dice.
Mhm. Wait. You got 3 dice that time, but now he knows how fast you are.
Now he knows how fast I am. Okay. And I'm gonna
And
use.
if he wasn't all drugged up himself, then you would have 3 dice, but he is. So
I'm going to use my cookery, and I'm gonna use all 3 of my
okay,
bonus dice.
all right.
Cool dice. No.
Oh my god. No.
Oh, okay. As his axe
No.
basically his axe chops heavily into you, and the question is whether you're going to live. Pick a trait.
Stoic.
It's not your fuck.
It could be a relationship.
With my curie,
I
you
suppose.
can sense I'm pretty.
Yeah, that's
far.
I suppose. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the armor I gave him, maybe.
I
Well,
did
no.
not put armor.
Oh.
so go ahead and use the Curie. That's fine. Yeah.
So that's
So
2.
you're dying, and then you feel the Curie in your
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
2, and then.
Oh,
Is there
and how many?
anything else?
Well, I'm giving you 2 to start.
Okay.
So then that's 2 for the Curie, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's 4 dice.
Let's hope.
TPK, guys. No, it's not TPK. He lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a TPK.
Here's
Oh.
what happens. Shatra honors Kaba and says, "Will you fight for me?" Kaba is not an idiot. Of course he will. And she basically is going to release the Templar spirits, who will all deliver a final blow to the 3 of you
Okay.
and dissipate, and the 3 of you are drawn into the device.
Yeah.
That's,
I am not sure how I feel about that.
Well,
I am sure how my brother feels about
oh
that.
yes, but I think that that's where our story is going to end.
Yeah.
With Asher in her new political situation,
Almost TPK.
her living, her living champion, and
It'd be
And from-
interesting to see what happens next time.
oh yeah.